Pell Communion, my friends, the new record by Opeth. It's taken me a long time to talk about this record because just getting it all in my head. It's not a record, it's a demanding record. It's a record that you need time to listen to and really get a feel of the songs and stuff, because the first few times I heard it, it felt like I let it roll, and after I listened to the whole record, I was like, what just happened? Of course, I mean, it's a smoke-filled room and stuff like that, but and that's not a bad thing. You know, Opeth has definitely really crossed over into the straight-up prog world. They still write the prog songs as if kind of they were a metal band. In a way, you could tell by it's so dark and stuff like that, but they really have crossed over. To me, it's kind of a continuation. Some parts are a little heavier than Heritage, but it's kind of a continuation of that. I don't think it's quite as ambitious to me as Heritage was. A lot of people really fucking think it's a lot better than Heritage. They just hated that. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily feel that way. But it is definitely a magical journey record. Once again, there is no death metal. There is no growls, shit like that. And the topical nature is even a bit different as well on this record, my friends. It's more of personal lyrics from the lead singer, Mr. Gargerfeld, whatever your fucking name is. And it really does work, though. I think the best song for me, my personal favorite, is A Moon Above, Sun Below. It just seems the most grandest and the most epic, and also possibly the heaviest on the record. It seems to me at the first few listens, the vocals are a bit notier than they usually are, you know, with the no way, all that shit like that, you know. It takes a little getting used to, but in the end, I do find this record to be a very fun record to listen to, especially on a cloudy day. The organs are very tasteful on this record. There's some really just cool 70s sounding organs and shit, but they use a lot of different shit going on. It almost sounds like a Rhodes sound here and there. I don't know exactly what they use, but I could tell they use a lot, and it's real tasteful. That's what's good about Opeth basically becoming a prog band now, is that they don't do a lot of the cheesy shit that all prog bands do. Although in a song like track 1, Eternal Rains Will Come, there's some breakdowns like that get all fucking Middle Eastern-y, and it sounds like some like Dream Theater style breakdowns or something like that. But when Opeth does it, it's just doesn't come off as lame. You know, not saying the Dream Theater's lame, just saying that, you know, like a lot of progressive bands traditionally have flamboyant singing and over-the-top keyboard sounds and shit like that, and these guys really keep it natural and real tasteful in the manner of like Pink Floyd, who in my opinion has really not done many things that are even like could possibly be considered lame, you know. Maybe in the later years of things anyways. We're not talking about fucking Pink Floyd right now. Sorry, I'm fucking rambling. Everybody's heard the single, of course, The Cusp of Eternity. Well, by the time I get this bullshit out, everybody's heard the fucking album, bitches. But Cusp of Eternity clearly is the most, like, just straight tune. And I actually like it a lot. I like the reoccurring chorus, which is just kind of like weird keys. The guitars are kind of overpowered by the keys on this record, too, it seems to me. But going with the section, you know, some shit. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. It was a hoot and a holler, you know. There's a moment in here that I think they haven't done this before on an Opeth record. Track 6. It almost seems like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and I thought it was kind of cool. It was refreshing and stuff right after the instrumental song Goblin, which, though it's named Goblin, and I believe it's like because of kind of like sounds like that band, you know. I can't really verify that because I don't know much about Goblin. But to me, some of those keyboard parts came out like Emerson, Lake and Palmer is kind of what my bearing was fucking set to when I heard that shit. There's some great string sections in here. They do more vocal overlays than they normally do, it seems to me, and obviously continuing from Heritage, that big delaying reverby vocal effect that Mike likes to fuck around with. Overall, it's a pretty magical album. If you can listen to prog and stuff. Very solemn. Not a lick of laughter on this motherfucker, but is there ever? Check it out, my friends.
keep it fucking real, my friends. Subscribe to Reviews with Booze.